Welcome once again to Talking Horses. We're back at the luxurious Maidan Hotel. Myself, Justin Byrne, and Mark Moncas of www.comracinguae.com.
Correct.
Bit of an indifferent week last week. I mean, actually on your tipping side, I did pretty poorly, but one of the things I did, looking back at the races, I changed a couple of my tips and ended up doing quite well, which is why we're doing this a day later. Gives me more of a chance to have a look.
It was not that easy last week.
No.
Not really. And,
ended up being a difficult week.
One of them days.
I think at the tipsters it was only Pat Cummins that did very well at all, and one of them was a change.
Yeah, he's picking up on his Arabian tips, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm going to have to start studying more and catch up with him again. Anyway, we're looking at JEBEL this week. We do have 6 races. I know you feel quite strongly that one of the trainers holds a strong card, so do you want to tell us about race number 1?
Well, race number 1, I went right through the card, and I really do like the horse that belongs to yourselves. First Night, I think the last run was not too brilliant, but I think there was a bit of an excuse for that, and this one now he's back in on a low weight, and I believe Noel Darby, the jockey, can claim the whole 3 kilograms.
Yeah.
Which means he'll be carrying only 50 kilograms. And to me, that's a brilliant draw, 16 of 16. And well, I do like the idea of coming up the rail, you know. And I think this is all sort of getting into another win situation. I know they didn't drop him last time for his run. Which, for me, the handicapper obviously agreed with what I thought. It wasn't too bad a run, really. I know you were going to say.
Let's just quickly say, if Melvin is watching this, we're going to have a phone call. Handicapping at the moment, don't get me started. Karma Comedian gets dropped £1. The 2 horses that finish in front of him get dropped £2. How does that work? 10 races, Karma Chameleon has been here for 10 races and he's still on the same handicap mark as when he arrived. He hasn't won. The horse in front of him won the time before, gets dropped £2. My horse runs a bad race after winning, gets dropped nothing.
Well, let me continue about now you're training Doug Watson has got a
strong hand in this.
But he's also got a danger, I think. I'm gonna select First Night because I think he's well in on the weight, I really do. But this Hacienda, the horses that were trained for the China race have all left quarantine now and are back in. And Doug's got these horses straight out again. Hacienda is a serious type of horse sometimes. I know he finished off last season at JEBEL with a disappointing run, but that was probably because he had a free run. But he might be well fit, this horse, being trained well before the others started in this country, and that could pay dividends. But I like the experience First Night has got, and that's why I'm picking him. Even though Druva has the easy winner, Mamara. Well, we say it was easy, it wasn't that easy. Mamaris, who ran well at JEBEL first day of the season. Okay,
I'll cover Hacienda. Definitely fit. I know Doug's keen to see the horses he had training in quarantine on the track because he thinks they're going to be a lot fitter, and he wants to see them run at Maidan to see how they compare here to how his other horses normally get on because they're training on the track. When you say he's fit, the difference is will he be race fit? And
true.
I think I've always said a race brings you on 5, maybe 4 or 5 runs compared to training.
I'm just getting
just smack the fly. Get everything here. If we haven't got them building a Christmas tree, we've got the flies hassling us. First Night's last run, if you actually look back at it, I think why he was beaten is the pace of the set. It broke the track record. You got Dawassa in there, who was a formerly 106, 107 sprinter, running over 7, carrying actually the same weight as First Night once you take the claim into account. And I just think the pace was so hot. A lot of horses, First Night included, tried to keep up with that, and it didn't suit.
Didn't work out. That's right.
One of the comments I made to Doug yesterday is, I wanted him to lead. Then Richie Mullins said you should try leading with his horse. I think the trick is with First Night, is to let the horse do what he wants.
Do what he wants. I get
Don't
that
boss
idea,
him.
yes, yeah.
I did want to put a claimer on board and suggest him no. Nothing against Sam, because I think Sam's a good jockey and I know Doug had got a few horses to choose from.
Sure.
But we'd have been a kilo out the handicap. And I just said, well, why not claim it? Noel can do 50, so he can do the lowest weight possible. You get to claim your weight. It's a straight line. He looks a fairly accomplished jockey. The races I've seen him riding it, so it made sense. However, I didn't tip it because I've learned not to tip my own horses. Muramas, who you said was an easy winner.
Well,
he was treading water.
I bit my tongue a bit there when I said that. But,
he won by 5 lengths, but he was treading water.
Yeah.
It was a poor race and he was treading water. But he's had another run since. Maybe he's come on. He'll have a chance. I just think this race is a bit too hot for him to be able to get away with that. The one that interests me is Touch Gold. If you look at Touch Gold last time, he was third behind Dohasa and Fuhan, who broke the track record that day. He was only beaten 3 lengths. My thought on it is when I look back and saw the time of Fuhan's race, it was 1:22. When you look and see what the time First Night had when he won, it was 1:26.
Yeah.
I think First Night come in 11th last time, probably ran exactly the same time as when he won.
Yeah,
that's how fast the last race was. And that's what caught them out. Where Touch Gold was there or thereabouts. He's only been 3 lengths.
I'm
very fast run race.
I'm not doubting this. I'm just...
And in that race, may I add, he finished 3.5 lengths behind the winner, got dropped a pound.
Yes.
When my horse got beat, no, Melvin, my horse got beat 16 lengths and didn't get dropped.
Levels, yeah, you know,
that's fair, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
So I think that pound he got dropped will be what wins it for him.
Fair enough.
Plus he's got Tig on board who's riding really well at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not doubting it. I just like horses with no weight on their back. I think really have shown that this year. That Saad Maruzi is just
we did see if he was available as well. He's riding really well.
Yeah, he is, and I bet he wasn't available, was he?
No. And he had 2 in the race.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got a good field of apprentices in this race, and it will show, I'm sure, on the result.
Right, so you're going to go for 16 First Night?
I'm going to go for 16 First Night.
I'm going to stick with Touch Gold. I kind of like that run last time.
I don't blame him, honestly. I don't blame him.
And also I've learned, when I tip my own horses, I don't win, so I'm not going to tip any of them again.
Please don't blame me.
That's race number 1. Move on to race number 2 and see if we can argue about that one, and if not, we'll kill the fly.